विद्यार्थ्यांमध्ये बातम्या आणि वर्तमानपत्र वाचनाची आवड निर्माण होण्यासाठी नगर कल्याण रोडवरील उद्धव अकॅडमी इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूलनं एक आगळावेगळा उपक्रम राबवला. यात शाळेतील विद्यार्थी थेट बातमीपत्रांचं वाचन करणार आहेत. पाहुयात उद्धव अकॅडमी इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूलचं न्यूज ऑफ द वीक हे विशेष बातमीपत्र.
I am Lalit from Uddhav Academy English Medium School presenting the week that was. International news headlines: US immigration, Nepal logs highest percentage growth. 1 in 7 Americans is foreign born. India leads migrant pack. Trump escalates trade war, hits China with fresh tariffs. News in detail: US immigration, Nepal logs highest percentage growth. Nepal showed the highest percentage increase immigrants since 2010. With 1.52 lakh Nepalis in US as July 2017, it showed a percentage increase of 120% since 2010. India's other neighbor Pakistan showed a percentage increase of 31% in terms of inflow of migrants to US to stand at nearly 4 lakh in number. 1 in 7 Americans is foreign born. India leads migrant pack. Statistics released by the US Census Board last week showed that immigrants comprise nearly 14% of US population. In the words, 1 out of 7 US residents is foreign born. Trump escalates trade war, hits China with fresh tariffs. President Trump, emboldened by America's economic strength and China's economic slowdown, escalated his trade war with Beijing on Monday, saying US would impose tariffs on $200 billion worth of goods and was prepared to tax all imports. The tariffs are aimed at pressuring China to change long-standing trade practices that Trump says are hurting US businesses at a moment when the administration believes it has an advantage in the trade dispute. National news headlines: Government order to help convert fallow land. 300 residential schools for tribals to get ambulances. CBSE moved sign language braille as subject for kids. News in detail: Government order to help convert fallow land. The state government has issued a directive to help farmers convert fallow land to cultivable land and seek farm loan waiver or insurance cover for crops grown on wasteland. A new directive issued on August 29 allowed farmers to change the land status, which will reflect the correct figure of cultivable land in the state. 300 residential schools for tribals to get ambulances. To curb tribal children's deaths in residential institutions, the state government has decided to provide 300 ashram schools with 24 hours, 7-day dedicated ambulances and medical room on each campus. Besides, the government will set up a team of 10 doctors for yearly medical checkups at these schools and have digital records of the students' data through use electronic cards. CBSE moved sign language braille as subject for kids. CBSE has proposed radical reforms in its comprehensive guidelines for students with special needs, including Indian Sign Language or braille as a subject, computer-based test, attendance waiver, multi-difficulty level options for core subjects and flexible subject selection options. Sports news headlines: Momota becomes first home player to win Japan Open. Gold for Mary Kom. Sindhu enters pre-quarters. Saina loses. News in detail: Momota becomes first home player to win Japan Open. Japan's Kento Momota outgunned Thai rival Kosit Pet-Pradap 21-14, 21-11 in one-sided final to capture the Japan Open badminton title on Sunday. The 24-year-old sank to his knees after a towering smash, completed a comfortable win. Gold for Mary Kom. Mary Kom collected third gold medal of the year with display of tactical brilliance, while Manisha settled for silver in 13th Celsian Open boxing tournament for women in Gliwice, Poland. 5-time world championship Mary Kom prevailed 5-0 against Kazakhstan Ejerim Kasaneva to pick up India's lone senior category gold on Saturday. Sindhu enters pre-quarters. Saina loses. Olympic and World Championship silver medalist PV Sindhu on Tuesday progressed to the pre-quarter finals, but Saina Nehwal bowed after a narrow loss at the $1 million China Open World Tour Super 100 tournament here. Local news headlines. No rain in dam catchments, dry spell likely to continue. New cell phone app aims at making auto rickshaw service transparent. NFAI to host Nirtwani festival on November 24 and 25. News in detail. No rain in dam catchments, dry spell likely to continue. The dry spell is likely to continue in the city as well as the state all this week. Even the dam catchments areas have received scant rain. Experts said only development of new weather system over the Bay of Bengal and its westward movement will bring some rain to the region. New cell phone app aims at making auto rickshaw service transparent. The auto rickshaw unions on Tuesday launched a cell phone based application to ensure that three-wheeler drivers charge fares as set up by transport authorities. The application called Auto Rickshaw app was announced a year ago. Maharashtra State Vahan Chalak Malak Pratinidhi Mahasangh President Baba Shinde said, "We were discussing the app with RTO Pune as its permission was not needed to launch mobile application based transport service." NFAI to host Nirtwani festival on November 24 and 25. Maritime Research Center Santalera Institute of Fine Arts in collaboration with National Film Archive of India will host Nirtwani festival in the city on November 24 and 21 with an aim to create awareness about saving water. The director of NFAI, Prakash Magdum, said festival schedule will be announced soon. The festival aims to address multiple issues of policy, technology, economics, diplomacy, among others. That's all about the news. Avail the opportunity of providing best education to your child at Uddhav Academy English Medium School in CBSE pattern. Thank you.